Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. It's time once again for some more Reddit posts for musicians. The topic for today, or one of the topics for today, I should say, is professional musicians of Reddit. How hard is the rest of the job compared to the performing? Can the joy of playing still be found among the contracts, meetings, gig bookings? English is hard. All right, some of the responses go as follows. JMF6 replies, I don't perform, but I produce music daily and have clients with millions of monthly listeners. Must be nice. I still find joy in producing and always will. I hate the business side though, and always have. One day I'll find a manager to take the stress off, but labels really do be yeah, I've heard stories and take a lot of the joy out of things sometimes. Fan of Much says, thanks for this reply. I have no musical ability, and watching people play or make music is amazing to me. I realize there will be so much more behind the scenes and wanted to understand more of it. JMF6 replied again, I think anyone can learn. The creative process is an emotional outlet for me that I don't think will ever get old. It genuinely helps build my mental health in periods where it needs the help. I'll never not find joy in making the art. You are right that there are a lot of behind the scenes though, especially with releasing music, the financial splits of all the creatives involved, the artwork, the label pitching, the rejection, the label splits if approved, marketing, promo, launching, tracking, hitting the algorithms, and the overwhelming anxiety of OMG. I hope this at least breaks me even enough on my time and monetary investment, or the anxiety of I hope this reaches its audience that can thrive. If the track is successful, sometimes you want to take it to the next step and do music videos, which require a whole nother layer of promo. And it just builds and builds from there. There is so much involved behind the scenes. I don't think even other musicians realize it quite so much. Utilitarian Proxy responds with, there's a huge range of different experiences, and many professional musicians aren't going to be doing all the peripheral tasks, as they have agents and managers within their setup. Obviously, that won't be the case when amateurs first launch their career, but the music business includes a lot of dedicated people ready to share some of the burden for a fee, and performing isn't always as joyful as you seem to think, as it tends to include playing some of the same tunes many times and not as much opportunity to explore new material that the audience won't recognize. Aromatic Web 2973 says, great question. As a gigging musician of 20 plus years, I can attest that there's so much more to this job than playing your instrument with your buds and having fun. And this just covers the cover band side of the business. The release of original music and more with a band is even crazier. A guitarist friend of mine once said, we're not getting paid for the music. That's the fun part. We're getting paid for the teardown, the setup of gear. We're getting paid for the hours and hours of rehearsal. We're getting paid for traveling to the venue, and we're getting paid for putting up with the singer. So many stories there. Holy crap. LOL. I am paraphrasing, but that's so true. Promotion and marketing, investing in gear to make life a little easier, paying for sound guys and gals, and for the humpers to load and unload gear if you're lucky enough to make that kind of money, cuts into the overall bottom line. On a related note, the pay, at least in the area where I live, hasn't changed since the 90s, LOL. So if you're going to do the musician thing, you better make sure you know what you're getting into. Looking forward to reading more of these replies, etc., etc., etc. Well, thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below of any experience you might have had or any thoughts that you might have had about this particular subject. I'm looking forward to reading them, and we'll see you again really soon. Please like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Have a good day.